I was interested for a long time with underground development, earth-sheltered, earth-covered, and I went to many conferences and seminars over the world. I got a lot of knowledge from different people who were very much involved in the thing. So you take advantage of what the people have done beforehand. After seeing lots of underground houses, I felt you really, if you want to live in a house which is covered with dirt, you really want an area inside which is generous, it's spacious. If some of the houses I went to, which is just conventional houses and they have dirt on top of, you feel uncomfortable. I felt if I build something, it has to be big. And in order to do it, of course, then you have to see what construction, I felt there had to be some other ways of doing it. The only way is to have, if you have a curvature, two-way curvature, like a dome, that gives you the maximum strength. So that's came. My first idea, of course, building the dome, I wanted it completely free-formed. I want to have free-formed, everything so integrated, free-formed. But then I realized to get it calculated and built, it would be not cost efficient, it would be too expensive. So I found the cheapest way is a dome. A dome, it gives you the maximum value of airspace and a minimum area of outside walls area. The dome, of course, the thickness is like an eggshell. It's only, the big dome is only about 35 millimeter. The small domes are only 25 millimeter thick. So it's very thin. So it's material-wise, it's very little. It's cement and sand, and a little bit of steel. From here, you come from the entrance hall, you go into the main dome. And you come in here, you go upstairs with a ramp up there to an upper level, and where you come into the office, there's an upper sitting area, and around here, the toilet, shower, the bedroom, the main bedroom, and the walk-in bedroom. The bedroom has a view to the Capri Island, the west. All this glass is reflective glass, so there's minimum heat coming into the room here. And from upper sitting room, you can look down into the swimming pool area and the garden area and up to the north. That's the upper level. We are living in that dome now for 20 years, but I started building a few years beforehand. So it took a few years from the beginning to the time we moved in, because anything new, you can't rush it, because there's always new things you have to think about it. The lower level, the ramp goes down again. From here's a few steps, we can enter the swimming pool. When you come in here, and you have a lower sitting area, and the dining area, kitchen, and there's a storeroom. And all this area is the rock store, where there's stones in there, where the air is blown in with a fan here and exits on areas out here. We don't need any heating in the winter time. It's an annual heat storage. We store the heat which the sun produces in a rock store, stones and underground, and then it slowly comes through and adjusts the temperature. It's a strange way of living. I would say, for most people, because most people, most people are still, conservative, because the parents grow up in a house in a square box, and and everything was sort of organized. So you're used to living that. So you're very reluctant to change, unless there's a good reason. Very reluctant to change the thing. It's only if you're always involved in architecture, like a builder or architect or something, he would then prepare to do things which are different, or extend the boundaries and do something completely different, see how that works. But it would be very difficult, I would say, to design a first time a dome for a client. It would be completely difficult. It's easier when you do it for yourself. Yeah, I would say that it has a future to build that in underground, and it would not destroy the environment so much. You wouldn't see so many ugly houses around here.